And you're live. Okay. So, the first thing again, what you do is you underline everything that is given. So, the first thing that we have is we have liters, right? So, here's your V1. And we have our P1 right here. When the bomb casing is destroyed by the explosion, the gas is released into the atmosphere where it reaches a pressure of 1 atm, right, which is Earth. There's your P2. And you want to underline or highlight or whatever, what is the volume of the gas after the explosion? Same formula. So the first thing that you want to do in college, in graduate school, in high school, is you want to write down, okay, what is my formula? Well, my formula, you already know, P1V1 equals P2V2. It seems useless now on a piece of paper where all the formulas are the same, but on your test they won't be all the same, right? And then the next one, let's plug it in. So my pressure one is what? There's your P1. P1 is liters, right? Actually, I'm doing this one without units now. Okay. Equals, what is my P2? And then I'm looking for my, I'm looking for my V2. It is easy. Yes, I agree. I appreciate that. So, you divide everything by 1, right? Which means you don't have to do it. You can just multiply the left side.
Help? Could you multiply the 4.0 times this power times 1.2?
Yeah, that's all you do. So you multiply this one times this one. You got 200,000. Yep. 200,000 what? Liters. That's a lot of liters. Of gas. So all we know is we are doing a bomb casing, right? And when the bomb casing is destroyed by the explosion, so you have a gas that you put in a bomb casing, right? Right? And then it explodes. Yes, it explodes and it gets really, really big, right? So that's it. You box in your answers. And excellent. Okay, ready for one more? Yes, that's right. All right, now let's go down. Let's talk about synthetic diamonds. Synthetic diamonds can be so make sure when you read you identify the right pressure. So we know that diamonds are created under pressure, right? Coal under pressure, graphite under pressure makes diamonds. So we took 2 liters of gas. We're not making diamonds here. We took 2 liters of gas. So there's my volume 1. And we have 1 atmosphere. There's my pressure 1. And then now we want to put it under the same pressure as it takes to create a diamond. An exponential. Okay. And I'm asking, if I have 2 liters, you know what a 2 liter of Coke is, right? If I had this much gas and I put it under the same pressure that it would take to create a diamond, how big would that gas be? So we again do, first thing, write down your formula. P1 times V1 equals P2 times V2. The next thing that you will do is you just write it out. So my pressure is 1 atmosphere for P1 times 2 liters of gas. Now intense high pressure, so 6 0.00 times 10 to the fourth. And I want to know what my volume 2 will be. So we know that 1 times 2 is 2, right? So basically 2 divided by what I have on my right side. Take your calculator, but remember now you can't use that. Okay. You say 3,333. Can somebody double check for him? Times 10 to the what? It should be.
I got 1000.
Yes. Yes. Should be something like this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So remember, you can't do this button now. So 0.000, yes, I have this, but let's squeeze it in. So equals, well, 3.33 times 10 to the negative, look at this, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. And we're talking about liters. So you need to know what your unit is. You box it in, you're ready to go, you make an A. It's the same thing with AP chemistry, any of the AP classes. -5. 1, 2, 3, -4, -5. Okay, so let's go back to producing artificial pressure, right? The highest pressure ever produced in a lab was 2.0 times 10 to the sixth. Okay, so right now, this is not necessarily a part of my problem. They're just giving you an information. This is the highest pressure that I can produce in a machine. If we have 1.0 times 10 to the -5 liter sample of gas, so yes, ma'am, very good. At that pressure, so I know now that that pressure is my pressure 1. So this right here is my P1 because they said at that pressure, right? Then release the pressure until it is equal to something that you will find under the surface of the ocean. So there's my P2. I'm asking you what is my new volume. So let me highlight, right? I'm asking to find the volume. Okay, again, Boyles' law, right? We are dealing with volume and pressure. Be really familiar with that. So first thing, you write down the formula. Pressure 1 V1 equals pressure 2 V2. Number 2, substitute pressure 1 is 2 times 10 to the sixth. Volume 1 is 1 times 10 to the -5th equals pressure 2 is 0.275. And I'm looking for volume 2. Okay? If you follow this strategy and you write things like that, you avoid making oopsies, right? This is your oopsie-proof approach. And then number 3, what do I need to divide both sides by? Yes, ma'am. So I have 2. Remember, if you have times 10 to the power of, I like to use the second EE button.
20 divided by 2.
72.7 is what I got. What did you guys get?
Yeah.
So if something is at a really high pressure, the volume is tiny, right? Because the pressure is squeezing the, like imagine you're making a snowball. You don't make snowballs here, right?
No.
That's basically a bad example, De Palma, right? Okay. I missed snow too. I was hoping you'd get some more snow. Very good.
That means we have to take extra snow days.
No, I mean like on like winter break or something.